Hi everyone, we're back in the kitchen, hopefully bringing you a simple and delicious recipe. Today, this recipe would be for peanut butter lovers. They're peanut butter bars. Very simple, 6 ingredients, and you're done. Bake them in the oven. So let's get started. I have already melted 1 stick of real butter in my bowl and added a cup of creamy peanut butter to it, and you need to mix those together. And I'll give you a little tip. You can melt your peanut butter a little bit in the microwave, heat it up so it'll mix better with your butter. And you want to do this step first before you add the rest of your ingredients. I'll give you another tip I've learned. If you don't like washing your dishes with sticky peanut butter in your measuring cups, because it's kind of hard to get out sometimes, you can put a piece of plastic wrap in your measuring cup, measure it out, and then dump that from the plastic, and you'll have a clean measuring cup, and you can just throw the plastic wrap away. So this is pretty well mixed, I think. So to this, we're going to add 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. And mix that in there. Gonna kind of get that mixed pretty well. After you mix the peanut butter, your butter, and your sugar, you're gonna add 2 eggs to your mixture. You want to stir that. Make sure you break your yolks. Get that mixed together well. Then to that, we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. I like to use real vanilla when I can, so a teaspoon of real vanilla if you can. We're going to mix that. And then the last ingredient we're going to put in will be a cup of self-rising flour. I'm going to add that to our mixture. So that's a cup of self-rising flour. We're going to mix this together, and you're going to put this in a sprayed 13x9 baking pan or dish. I'm making a mess. But you need to make sure you spray it with some non-stick cooking spray, because you sure don't want your peanut butter bars to stick. So I'm going to get this measured, but stirred. Does that even sound like a word, stirred? Down here in the South, maybe. Oh, another tip, I should have already told you this. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Because that's what you're going to bake your peanut butter bars on. It's like a cookie bar, but it's a peanut butter bar. Alright, so we're going to put this in our 9x13 sprayed pan and stick these in the oven. Alright, we're going to put our peanut butter bar mixture into our 9x13 pan that we've sprayed with some non-stick cooking oil, and it's going to be thick and it's going to be thin, so you're going to have to spread it out all over the bottom of your pan. Try to spread it out as best as you can. And these bars they don't rise a whole lot, so that is why it's going to be so thin. But they're sure good when you eat them and maybe have a glass of milk. But we're just going to spread all this out as best we can. And then we're going to pop them in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. You want to kind of keep an eye on them when it gets to 25 minutes and make sure they're done. They're kind of brown. Maybe stick a toothpick in it and see if it comes out clean before you take them out. If it comes out clean, then they're done. The ovens can kind of vary. And I'm trying to get it as even as I can. Slow process. You could even use your hands if they're clean, if you wanted to. It might make it a little faster. Alright, I think we're about ready to stick them in the oven. And hopefully they're going to turn out really nice and golden brown and yummy. So our peanut butter bars are done. These were in the oven for 25 minutes, but like I said, you want to make sure they're golden brown, and put a toothpick in it to see if anything comes back out on it, and if nothing comes back out, then they're done. So I'm going to cut and show you what one of the bars will look like. I like the edges, they're always nice and crisp, but then it's chewy. So I hope you enjoy our recipe and make some peanut butter bars.